Salve rapaziada, voltamos com Mass Effect Andromeda. Bom, a gente fez uma missão muito longa no jogo passado, onde a gente conversou com todo mundo e tal.
Word is there's been trouble on the station.
We just got here. How did you know that already?
Word gets around.
Nossa, o pessoal é fofoqueiro, hein, mano?
People talk to me. Anyway, as soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out. I'm sure of it.
É só isso que você tem pra falar? Pô, mano, eu não queria ter...
What about your family?
I'm an orphan.
Vamos saber.
My parents died on the Mindoir colony when it was attacked years ago.
Ah,
No
tá.
siblings. I left some friends and distant relatives behind, but I have friends here too.
Essa seria um dos backgrounds do
But I like the idea of
Shepard,
going
né?
back to my roots and farming like my parents did.
Mindoir.
Someday.
Esse massacre em Mindoir.
Why did you join the initiative?
The most popular question on the station. Honestly, I wouldn't have known about this project if Nozomi hadn't reached out to me.
Nos homens não sei quem é.
Nozomi?
Captain Dunn.
Cap...
Of all the captains I've piloted for, she's the best. I've always been a wanderer at heart. When she asked me to be her pilot,
Foi ela que pilotou a arca do Mana pra cá.
How do you feel about all this now that we're here?
hopeful. I know it's a rose-colored outlook, but someone's got to keep the positivity coming, right?
Have to go now. See you later.
Bom, foi uma conversa simples, né? Bom. Eu acho que foi mais simples. Espera aí, eu quero falar com a Cora. Onde ela está? Acho que ela está me esperando na outra área. Espera aí. Deixa eu lá falar com ela e a gente já começa a missão, onde vamos ganhar a nave. Ok? Então vamos lá. Deixa eu falar com ela. Será que é área de operações? Área de operações. Tá esperando lá. O outro vídeo ficou longo, né? Eu vou ver qual o tempo de processamento do vídeo, que ficou muito longo. E aí se ficar um tempo de processamento bom, me der tempo de fazer as coisas assim legal, eu faço, né? Eu faço o vídeo mais longo. Eu só preciso ganhar um pouco de folga. Ah, ela tá aqui, ó. Preciso só ganhar um pouco de folga pra dar mais tempo para esses vídeos processarem, né? Eu consigo fazer vídeo mais longo.
Hey there.
Assim.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison, first Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence.
Vamos ver, entenda a reação dela. Isso aqui deve ser uma piada, né? Uma piadinha, porque, ó, isso daqui ele é casual, né? Ele é meio piadista, então eu como eu tô falando assim, eu não gosto de ser emocional nesse jogo. Eu gosto de ser mais lógico ou como é que fala? Aqui é profissional. Então eu vou ser mais lógico, né?
She understands the stakes. If I fail,
You won't.
let's hope not.
You won't. That's the end of it. I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it. When you're ready, just head out to the docking bay.
Então vamos lá. Tô pronto. Vem comigo. Não, na área de tecnologia não. Aqui, vamos lá. Bora.
Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks and looking great.
We won't be
Bom,
long. The
como
way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style.
Como aqui tá muito calor, eu tô com o ventilador ligado, então desculpa qualquer barulho. Eu vou tentar proteger o microfone do
They
ventilador,
call
mas...
her the Tempest.
Poxa, olha a nave. Muito louca essa nave. Eu gosto dela. Eles fizeram uma coisa bem diferente da Normandy, né? Parecido, mas diferente. Esse é um modelo de nave que é sensacional. Eu gosto dela. Olha o tamanho do bagulho.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Pô, aí já é sacanagem, assim.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Eu não gosto dessa atitude, não.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
Acho que é difícil pra eu começar a gostar dela, assim, sabe?
Addison's gonna kill me.
Vamos ver se ela vai melhorar isso daí.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Pô. Não achei muito legal, não, hein? Apesar que também que a burocracia não é legal, mas tá bom.
Everything's state of the art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Glad to see you're doing so well, Scott.
Ó, Lexi. Uhum. Todas as áreas são Lexis. Lexi,
The
tem que
engine core
lembrar
is
esse
based on
nome.
the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged.
Nossa, que da
Securing
hora
connection
ainda.
to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science
There you go.
officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
É, vai ser uma missão difícil.
Every plan the initiative made is out the window. Now it's on us to find the way.
We all came here ready for a challenge. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
O padrão, né, de Mass
Better head to the
Effect.
bridge when we're ready to go.
O padrão de Mass Effect é você conversar com a sua crew, né? Sempre antes de fazer qualquer missão.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table or just get the crew together.
Olha só que da hora, mano. É muito louco, cara. Você tá doido. Vou dar uma geral em tudo aqui. Mas é muito louco isso,
We
né?
call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Some serious kit over here.
Vamos ver o
Seems
que
like
ela
we're
vai falar.
forever racing, but there's always time to check out new toys. Useful ones.
Always game for new toys.
This makes use of old ones, like anything you grabbed on Habitat 7. Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down, give you options.
We're on our own, for everybody else. That's what Pathfinder means now.
Yeah, well, everybody should be so lucky. This tech is aces. If the best we get is what we make, still the best. Check it out.
Ok. Vou dar uma olhada. Tem a parte de pesquisa e desenvolvimento. Vamos ver. Selecione pesquisa para desbloquear projetos e potencialização usando os dados de pesquisa. Tá? E aqui desenvolvimento. Selecione desenvolvimento para fabricar melhorias para Nomad e equipamentos usando projetos que você pesquisou e os materiais que obteve. No caso, o Nomad é o nosso carro que a gente vai descer para explorar. Vamos ver o que a gente tem aqui para desbloquear. Gaste dado de pesquisas. DP, ó, dado de pesquisas. Não é dupla penetração não. Dupla penetração não. Pô, DP é dados, pesquisas. Dado de pesquisas. Obtidos com varreduras para desbloquear projetos novos de armas e armaduras. Ou obter acesso a potencializações. Tá? Cada categoria de pesquisa contém diferentes dados de pesquisa, DP, Via Láctea, Eleus e relíquias. Troque-as usando RB. Caramba, Via Láctea, Eleus e relíquias. Selecione um projeto ou potencialização, pressione A para pesquisá-los. Ok, tem aqui fuzil de assalto. Eu não vou usar muito, apesar que eu tenho um bom, hein? Eu acho que é legal usar um fuzil de assalto. Escopeta. Não vou gastar muito à toa, não. Fuzil de assalto X5, fuzil de assalto Valkyrie, N7, fuzil de assalto Falcon. Tem várias armas aqui, ó, de N7, pistola, fuzil de precisão. Eu vou me concentrar muito na armadura agora. Tem essa parte de potencialização, lubrificante aéreo. Potencialização são materiais raros que podem ser adicionados a alguns projetos. Os itens contêm potencialização podem ser mais poderosos ou se comportar de maneira diferente. Aqui eu vou gastar 50 pontos de pesquisa se eu for usar isso aqui. Armadura eu vou pegar N7, cara. Soldado braços N7. Olha só, tem um braços 2, braços 3, nível exigido 10. Cadê o peitoral? Começar pelo peitoral, pô. Mas aí é 100, ó. Eu acho que eu só tenho 30. Tem que começar com 100. Capacete 50. Tá dando uma evoluída até o nível 5. Legal. Eu gosto dessa N7 aqui, apesar de que pode ser que tenha melhores, né? E tem outras armaduras aqui, ó. Do grupo Eleus, da tecnologia. Defensor Eleus, 260. Não, 260 é o que eu tenho, né? Vamos ver quanto que custa esse daqui. 230. Um dado de pesquisa. Cada um é um dado de pesquisa diferente, cara. Defensor do Eleus. Caramba, tô tentado a pegar isso aqui, hein? Parece que eu consigo pegar agora, hein? Eu vou testar. Projeto ultra raro. Eu vou pesquisar. Porque ele tá bem completo, cara. E tem um capacete também, ó. Pô, não é o suficiente. Tá bom. Vamos lá. Potencializações. Não tem muito aqui pra fazer. Vamos ver essa parte de desenvolvimento aqui. Aqui eu tenho materiais necessários. ESO, fuzil de assalto Avenger. Poxa, já tá no... Tá pra fabricar ou melhorar o nível dela? Porque eu acho que eu já tenho esse fuzil de assalto que eu tava usando, inclusive. Nossa, tem bastante coisa aqui, ó. A escopeta. Cadê aquele fuzil de assalto? Avenger. Ela tem causa 30 de dano. Pô, pelo menos tem um dano que ela causa ali, ó. Bom, essa aqui causa... Mas o peso dela é alto, é 30 quilos. O peso dela é 25. Essa aqui é 80 de dano, 50 de peso. Pô. As mais... Opa. Ó a pistola Carnifex. 190 de dano. 190 de dano. Com 10 de peso. Bom, depois eu vou dar uma olhada melhor nessas coisas aqui. Vamos ver os fuzis de assalto que eu tenho que dá pra melhorar. É isso aqui mesmo. Não. Aqui ele tá separando por armas, né? Explorador, iniciativa. Capacete preto, peitoral. Com certeza. Bom, vamos lá. Já fiz aqui. Comércio. Tem alguns itens que eu vou vender toda a sucata. Dá 1.700. Será que eu fiz certo? Ok, ó, vender toda a sucata. Você aperta X. Confirmar a negociação. Aí X de novo. Tá, vendi toda a sucata que eu tinha. Agora sim, eu tenho 1.800. Essa arma aqui é Viper boa. Tem um bom dano, 240. Eu posso comprar essas coisas aqui também. Bom, não vou me ligar nisso agora, mas tem algumas missões aqui, ó,
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder.
que pode trazer
Please speak with
recursos.
Tyrion Candros for authorization to participate.
Eu tenho que falar com o Candros pra ele autorizar eu a fazer essa parada. Eu já conversei com ele aqui. Eu vou descer e conversar com outros membros da tripulação, que é o que eu tava fazendo, né? Quem é que tá aqui? A Sub.
We're almost out there.
Hello.
Finally.
I've just got to finish this download from the Nexus. We'll be ready for launch.
Acho que ela não tá falando aqui não. Ó, o núcleo do elemento 0. Cadê o maluco que tá aqui? Esse?
Hi there. Can we talk and stuff later? I've got some last minute adjustments. She'll be ready to go when you are.
Parece que o pessoal tá ocupado, né? Então tem que...
Confirming, Nexus. Finalizing orders, flight plan, command access.
parece que o pessoal não tá muito afim, não. Eu vou chegar aqui.
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
Ah, tô conhecendo aqui o quarto dele. Olha, é legal, hein? Da hora. Vamos ver os e-mails. Pai Jack. Professor Eric. Vou pegar outra entrevista. Ah, tá. Também vou pegar essa missão. São coisas pra fazer que vai dar XP pra gente. O FPS tá caindo um pouco. Deixa eu colocar aqui a roupa. Trocar de roupa. Mangas curtas, mangas longas, jaqueta. Poxa, eu não gosto muito dessa cor não. Agora... selecionar traje. Tonalidade automática, tonalidade personalizada. Ah, vai ser essa daqui. Vai ser essa daqui, hein? Bem louca. Eu não vou customizar a cor não, vou deixar a cor do jeito que tá aqui. Voo espacial, tem uma nave aqui, cadê? Ah.
Verifying my connection from Hyperion to the Tempest.
Tá
The
verificando a
Nexus
conexão.
confirms we're free to depart.
Ok. Então já vamos logo pra... Aqui tem outro lugar aqui que é o quarto da equipe.
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view.
Quarto... Tá ok. O cara tá pedindo ajuda com a... Vamos ver aqui a médica. Alexi.
Excuse me. I need to make sure we have everyone's medical files from the Nexus.
Ah,
Come by after launch, and we can catch up properly.
Todo mundo tá ocupado agora, né? Ah... Eu entendi. Não entendi. Ah, deve ser o médico que tá falando com ela. Eu tenho um médico cuidando da irmã dele. Eu ainda não tenho a minha máquina. Bom, vamos lá direto pra... Bom, primeiro eu vou falar com o cara. Aqui, ó. Bom, a gente conheceu a nave toda, só falta o cockpit, né, do piloto ali. Ah.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
What situations should they handle?
Protecting civilian outposts holding key positions, or just distracting the kit. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Bom, precisei pedir autorização dele. Ainda bem que eu não precisei voltar lá na Nexus. Sair da nave, voltar lá na Nexus só pra falar com ele.
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
Tudo aberto aqui, tô conhecendo a nave inteira. Falta essa área aqui.
That's the biolab. We can grow plants for food and oxygen, keep any specimen safe.
Ok, ela tá falando da nave, ainda não tá 100% pronta.
Hey.
Eu só vou aproveitar aqui e mandar uma equipe de emissão. No momento, aguardando receber relatório da equipe. Ganha XP só de mandar os caras em missão. Ó, 10.200 XP. Alfa 12, 92% de chance de sucesso. Então vou mandar. 94% de chance de sucesso, eu vou mandar. Não quero jogar online. Beleza, vamos lá pra nave. pra conhecer a ponte, né? Eu não sei, mas acho que o jogo tá dando umas pequenas travadinhas. Eu vou ver se tem a ver com a velocidade. Pô, legal. É bonito, hein?
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Galojath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Ah, bom. Bom, vamos ver. Ah, o que a gente faz? Ainda estou aprendendo, vai.
I'm new to this. Being a Pathfinder running a ship?
You'll be fine. As for the ship, I can help. I knew the Tempest when she was a blueprint. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
I guess we have to be.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
Claro que eu vou falar alguma coisa. Condições singular, vamos conseguir. Não, vamos logo. Vamos lá.
I never planned to be Pathfinder. I don't know what's out there. But we're the Milky Way's best and brightest. We can do this.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest. Ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Pronto, bora. Finalmente. O salário com a roupa igual a minha que eu deixei ali.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
Bom, legal. Já saímos.
What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
Eu vou navegando aqui de planeta em planeta. Ou de sistema em sistema. Vamos ver como é que é. Não vou direto para Ions. Nossa, isso que é fogo, mano. Até fecha o olho.
Let's see what's waiting here.
Vamos ver o que nos aguarda daqui.
I'm picking up something.
Eu vou pular porque é bem... Deixa eu... Tá 14% de progresso, né? Acho que não tem nada aqui. Não sei do mapa da galáxia, eu queria só sair dessa visão aqui de interface. É a visão do sistema como um todo. Ah, aqui ó, tem uma anomalia aqui ó. EVA, sonda.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Vamos ver que eu pulei. Ah, essa é legal, melhor do que a outra. Depósito de alumínio. Não tem nada aqui para escanear. tem a chance de pular, né? Isso é legal, que vai economizar bastante tempo no nosso vídeo. Eu sou um explorador. Pathfinder. Se tivesse alguma coisa... Lá. Desse planeta a gente já conseguiu conhecer bastante, ou desse sistema a gente já conseguiu conhecer bastante planeta. Tem um lá no fundo lá que eu tenho que ver. Deixa eu ver se tem alguma anomalia detectada. Nada. Ainda bem que a gente não precisa ficar procurando assim, né? Só se a gente achar alguma anomalia. 85%. Então vamos aqui nessa última. Nossa, é um buraco negro. Não tem nada aqui. Acho que tá 100% aqui. 100%. Ok, era só visitar o planeta que você sabe. Vamos sair do aglomerado. Vamos para outro aglomerado Erickson. E aí a gente vai para Ions. São os 3 que estão aqui disponíveis pra gente, né? Que a gente consegue. Eu queria pular isso, cara.
So this is where the human ark first entered Helios?
Heck of a wake-up call.
Ah, aqui é onde a gente tava, cara. Foi no Habitat 7 onde a gente chegou.
Anomaly on sensors.
Exibe interface. Tem uma anomalia aqui.
Deploying probe. Getting a scan. Shuttle spotted. Drifting. It sustained catastrophic electrical damage.
Ah, eu acho que é uma das missões que a pessoa dá pra gente fazer. Que é encontrar uma nave lá de cientista desaparecido e tal. Ela deu essa missão pra gente. Acho que eu acho que é essa.
That's the research vessel Dr. Aridana informed us of. There are no life readings within.
She'll want to know.
Pronto, ganha XP. Tá vendo? Tarefa dos cientistas desaparecidos. Vinland. Parece o nome. Como é que fala? Aí sim, ó. Eu queria descobrir alguma coisa que tivesse aqui no planeta. Ó. Alguma coisa que tivesse anomalia. Cratera XP. Ah, a gente encontrou uma cratera. Porque eu não tinha certeza de que eu tava fazendo a coisa certa. Pô, tá batendo um sono já, hein? Hoje eu gravei 4 vídeos aqui pra... Tá subindo aí, eu tô subindo um por um. Termino de gravar, tô subindo o vídeo. Então eu vou chegar em Ions aqui. A gente conheceu a nossa nova nave Tempest. Eu vou ver se tem alguma conversa para desenvolver com a tripulação. Aí eu termino o vídeo. A gente vai para Ions. E a gente faz uma missão toda lá em Ions, né? Vamos ver se... Ions é muito grande, cara. Tem muita coisa para fazer. Então vai sair vídeos muito grandes ali. Legal. Eu peguei o... Peraí. Eu peguei? Peguei. Ah, eu tava ali. Mancada. Logo de cara já fazer uma missão secundária, terminar uma missão secundária. Habitat 7. Essa aqui foi onde a gente desceu, né? Que foi o planeta que a gente desceu no começo do jogo.
I'm picking up something.
Tem aqui, ó, uma coisa aqui. Que a nossa nave ficou presa.
Satellite detected.
Dados de pesquisas Via Láctea. Isso aqui é bom. Eu acho que tá 100% o sistema Ericsson, né, o aglomerado Ericsson. Bom, aí vamos para Ions. Mas antes de ir para Ions, eu vou... Tem 36 minutos. Eu vou fazer isso aqui como vídeo secundário. E aí, como fazer com vídeos secundários, eu vou para Ions a partir daqui. Vamos desenvolver a conversa com a equipe.
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
You mentioned something about helping design the Tempest?
Test pilot, mostly. Plunging through the Nemean abyss was almost a preparation for the Scourge. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye.
Cara, eu consigo ver o detalhe do olho dentro do olho desse cara. Quanta dedicação.
I get it. Like leaving a good story half finished.
The team liked that one of us was going. It felt right after all we went through. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Bom, vamos ver se ele tem.
Did you hear anything about the arc back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Don't sweat it. We'll bring the Solarians home.
Of course we will. I just have to be patient, that's all. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Bom, aí a gente vai ter uma conversa geral com todo mundo aqui, né? Só pra conhecer, aproveitar enquanto a nave tá pequena.
Ah, Pathfinder. It's so wonderful to meet you. I'm Dr. Suvi Anwar, assigned to act as liaison between your crew and the Nexus Science team.
Pra ser profissional, olha lá.
Welcome to my team. I look forward to working with you.
Likewise. I can't wait to get to work. There hasn't been much to do so far, unfortunately. I've studied all the planetary scans. I've even had some hands-on experience with Helios soil samples. If you want, I'll send you my analysis on the native bacteria and microfauna. 60 pages.
Vamos lá.
Will this be useful to my mission?
It's extraordinary what we can learn from Dirt's profile, what lived and died here, how our own plants might fare. Anyway, I've waited months to get out there to see Helios. It's why I joined the initiative. The Milky Way was just a corner of a vast universe, a corner of a tiny corner. We're the ones who got to step out of that corner. It's incredible.
I guarded a mass relay for some time. I always wanted to see the other side.
I totally know what you mean.
So will you be joining us on missions?
Oh, that's funny. Me, out there, with the guns and the danger and everything.
Eu vou mandar essa.
I'm good with guns.
Sempre.
I could teach you. And make sure you're okay out there.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm happy where I am. tinkering in labs. And, in case you offered hoping to get to know me better,
Sim.
that's not gonna work. I mean, I prefer to keep things professional.
I understand completely.
Anyway, I've just received some instructions from the science team, and I really should go over them. Later, then.
Pô, já toma um fora logo de vez, aprende, né? Aí fica aí, aí já termina os flats com os freights com ela. Doutora Aridana. Agradecimento por ter encontrado 200 queridos. Tá. A gente já falou com ela, meu artigo. O anexo. Ok. Reconstrução facial de Lexi. No habitat 7 durante a queda. Nas duas quedas. Tá, está aqui para a condução. Vamos lá. Então vamos lá falar com ela. Que estação de equipamento de armas ou... Quero ver se eu tenho aquela... Se eu consigo selecionar. Iniciativa, explorador do espaço sideral, saqueador, munição máxima, 10% de preço de vendas, menos 15% de peso em todas as armas. Ó, 15% de aumento de XP após combate. Eu vou pegar esse aqui que veio com a DLC, né? Iniciativa. Aumenta 10% de XP após combate. Vai ser isso. Arma, munição incendiária, tal. Cadê as armas que eu quero usar? Eu tenho M8 Avenger. Deixa eu ver se eu tenho mais alguma coisa aqui. Tem um Pioneer. Nossa, é só 31 de... E o peso é o mesmo, ó. Esse aqui tem mais... Tem o mesmo peso que essa daqui, mas só que causa o dobro de dano. E tem uma cadência maior de balas. Vai ser essa daqui. Agora pistolas. Deixa eu ver se tem um fuzil de precisão aqui. Não quero. Tem 36 de dano. Esse aqui tem mais dano. Escopeta não tem como. Bom, vai ser isso aqui que eu vou usar. Essas duas. O peso tá bom. A velocidade de recarga também tá boa. Já achei aqui o tipo de munição, tá bom. Eu acho que eu tenho que fazer alguma coisa a mais. Ali no centro de pesquisa para obter a...
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Eu vou lá falar com a doutora. Vou falar com a doutora que tá aqui embaixo.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
O cara foi que salvou a gente.
Happy to have you, Dr.
Ele
DeBarrow.
trocou de lugar com a
I'll do
doutora
my
de
best.
Perro.
Now,
I do
hold
my
still.
best.
Ow!
Sorry.
Pô, só uma
I remember
picadinha.
you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here,
What?
a Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the cat.
Cara, o
An
cara só tá
autopsy could
tomando.
teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
Mas não tem muita diferença, é só pegar qualquer outra série. Diferente da Lexus. Que vai ser igual a Lexus. Alex. Vamos ver o que ela tem pra falar aqui. Se já falou
Need
tudo.
something?
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
Ok.
So, how did a sorry doctor end up on the human ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Ok. A gente já passou por aqui, já. Só pra desencargo de consciência, né? A gente dá uma geral. Aqui tem a. Jantar, desculpe. Eita. Tem alguém sendo útil aqui, hein?
Pathfinder rider to engineering. Repeat, rider to engineering. Shit, is this thing on?
I'll talk to someone. Maybe they could use you on comms. So you get to be with the Pathfinder and I have to watch your radio? The radio or help Kesh with cleanup.
Pô, tem pessoas falando aqui, só tava
Oh,
escutando.
hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Ah, você.
Hope I'm not interrupting something important.
Not at all. We were just finishing up.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
Pô, não dá, você é profissional aqui, você é lógico, vai.
Now's as good a time as any.
I think... No. I know that I can be of use here. I know everyone on the crew. Even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Não, já tomei fora demais por hoje.
We need people with skills. It sounds like you've got many. Welcome aboard.
Yep, making deals to get the things you want, shooting at the things you don't. That's me. We all have a personal stake in this. If it keeps going the way it's been, we're all dead. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
Apesar que com ela poderia dar certo, né? Que ela é um dos pares lá. Mas não quero também. Esse aqui. Ele pediu ajuda com o sofá.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded. Tastes better just thinking about those days.
Não sou tão emotivo assim não, pô.
I put it behind me after Dad's work went sour. It was a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
Não.
When I started with the Alliance, it was about adventure. But with my dad's troubles, staying wasn't going to work. I needed something new. But if I wanted to get away, it had to be this far.
Gotcha. Clean slate. Classic.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story.
Ok.
But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning.
Se você tinha
Still
família,
I have to.
esquece, pai.
We're in it.
Passou 600 anos.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered. You've got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
Ok. Já conversei direto. Vou só fazer algumas perguntas aqui. Pra zerar.
Pathfinder?
We barely covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
All right. I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
Vamos falar sobre a carreira dele. Quero saber
You were
por que
a
eu tô
cop then,
trabalhando.
crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
You found your place. Not everyone gets that.
I knew it. Glad for it every day. And that led me here.
Vamos continuar com a pergunta.
Tell me about your family.
I miss the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does. Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin, both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Traditional is a weird term for family. Like normal. Who's that describe?
I suppose you're right. I sure didn't keep to tradition. I said goodbye to my mom and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
Ok.
We'll talk later.
A gente já desenvolveu
I know it.
Porque aí a gente fica só com as missões mesmo pra fazer. Deixa eu só terminar essa conversa aqui com ela também, que eu tenho algumas perguntas pra fazer. E aí se encerra com ela também.
Need something? Need something done?
Bom, vamos lá.
You're pretty familiar with the ship.
I made sure the technicians had what they needed to keep the Tempest ready and waiting. Leadership wanted to strip her for parts, but I kept saying, a Pathfinder's gonna show up. I like being right.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the Initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't. And that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
Os caras ficam revoltados, querendo voltar pra casa, mas é uma viagem de 600 anos, cara. Se eles voltar pra casa, vai ser uma viagem de 1200 anos, no caso.
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the
Então
trick
não
to
faz
them.
sentido eles quererem voltar, né? Vamos para a última pergunta para ela aqui.
How did you hear of the Andromeda initiative?
Short answer, Cash. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually, I figured out something was going on, something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Opa, pronto. Deixa eu subir na... Cadê o elevador? Desceu não? Aqui.
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the Initiative.
I doubt you were the only one.
Yes, but it's a new thing for me, regret. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
Ah, não. Vamos ser profissionais aqui.
You mean how jazzed
Lógico.
you were that a Pathfinder showed up?
Tomato, potato. You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
Ok. Vamos ver o que ele tem mais pra falar.
Long time no chat. What's up?
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, veteran Suvia are my girls. Get along well. Lots of mutual respect. As far as your Hyperion peeps go, the doc's kinda nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
Ah, você é... Será que corta pros dois lados, rapaz?
By the book keeps us alive.
Hey, variety's the spice of life, right? Different strokes makes for healthy debate.
What about Callow?
He's a pilot.
Which means...
He flies the ship.
We're leaving it at that then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
Eu acho que o engenheiro e o piloto não tem uma boa relação não, hein?
I hear we have you to thank for getting the Tempest space ready so quickly.
Vetra brings her impossible feats to me. I was itching to get this particular call, capital R, ready. Don't tell her, but the truth is, I fudge reports to come in early, then bust ass in secret to make up for it. Expands the guild legend. Plus, I convey calm and assurance, and the whole team relaxes, which helps them do their jobs better.
What's your social circle like?
I'm good for a laugh, so I know lots of people, but I don't let too many in. My one true friend is stationed on the Nexus. She's the only piece of the Milky Way I brought with me. The more you and I get to know each other, the more you'll probably hear about her.
How tough has it been on the Nexus all these months?
Have you ever eaten overcooked space cow tongue?
Can't say I have.
Well, let me tell you, it's tough. Wondering if you're gonna die from a critical malfunction, or maybe starvation, imagining which would be worse. But hey, you could always take a break from the fear and boredom to dwell on being a part of the biggest failure in galactic history. Maybe even participate in a revolt.
What was your take on that?
I didn't place any bets, if that's what you're asking. Truth is, I don't think anyone made out particularly well. Whatever side you're on, you die a little when your brother, your teammate, becomes an enemy. We traveled all this way, all hope and wonder, and we end up fighting with each other over scraps. It's sad.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Ok. Eu pensava que esse vídeo ia ser mais curto, mas acabou que...
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
Pô, de novo, cara. Depois eu passo aí.
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
Bom, acho que ela tá puta, né? Porque ela não foi escolhida como a Pathfinder, né? Ela não foi escolhida. Substituto era o braço direito do cara o tempo todo. Aí na hora de passar o bastão, passa pro filho dele, né? Haha.
Your biotics always do that when you're maybe stressed?
I got it. I'm good. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
How does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that. The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another one.
You were his second in command. Were you friends, too?
He was more a mentor than a friend. Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
Ok. Bom, vou ser mais...
I know it's not the same, but I'm a good listener.
I hope you're as good at being Pathfinder. I said I wouldn't get in the way, and I meant it. But I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Haha.
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
Ok, vamos nos dar bem junto. Eu vou escolher ela, porque...
You, me, side by side? I like the sound of that.
Don't be charming when I'm mad at you.
Are you? You're not glowing. Blushing, maybe.
Look, there's still the mission. A lot of dreams to fulfill.
So what brought you out to Andromeda?
Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
Ok. Opa, deu um bugzinho aqui que ele... Vou falar com ela aqui de novo. Fazer as perguntas.
Back again?
What did you do while you were part of the Asari military?
4 years in a commando unit called Talane's Daughters. Part of the Council's cross-species military integration initiative. You probably had a more exciting time defending that Arcturus relay. But we did good work. Peacekeeping is a full-time job, even in Asari space.
What was your commando unit like?
Janae and I were the youngsters. Tethys was our old lady sniper. Callia patched us up, and Valenza prayed between firefights. Our CO, Nasira, led us all over the Athena Nebula and beyond. A huntress's work is never done.
Bom, ela foi treinada pelas Asaris, então não é fraca não, né? Não deveria ser fraca, né?
Who'd pick a fight with the most powerful species in the galaxy?
Themselves, usually. Terrorists, cults, rogue Ardat Yakshi, people demanding a withdrawal from the Citadel. The Asari were spacefaring when our Roman Empire was new. Didn't fix all their problems. Sometimes you need commandos for that.
Vamos lá, carreira.
You were in the Alliance before you became a huntress, right? What made you join up?
My biotics. I was still living on my parents' cargo freighter when they manifested. Untrained biotic power on a starship means accidents. But we couldn't afford a tutor. The Alliance had implants, the training, everything. Old history now. Your turn. Remind me why you came to Andromeda.
I spent years watching pioneers go through the Arcturus mass relays. Off to glory, while I stayed behind. Then Dad's career collapsed. His AI research made him too toxic.
I heard. Must have changed everything for your family.
Ser mais amáveis, mais emocional com ela.
We needed to start over somewhere new together. Or as together as we could. So, Andromeda.
None of you writers ever think small, do you?
Vou perguntar aqui das histórias de guerra dela.
After 4 years with Asari commandos, you must have some great war stories.
Nasira assassinated a Krogan warlord with a pack of playing cards once.
A pack of cards?
Choking hazard, apparently.
Wow.
Ela vai ter várias histórias aqui, a gente vai pesquisando uma por uma depois.
Did you come out here with anyone? Maybe someone you served with?
I had my fun on shore leave. Nothing serious, though. Asari huntresses figure things out, but I was there for soldiering, not
Quer dizer que ela dava umas escapadinhas de vez em quando.
You're not technically military anymore.
Can't get anything past you, can I?
Não, agora não.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Bom, a gente vai povoar novamente essa terra, esse novo habitat. Ela tem que falar com a doutora, ela pediu pra eu passar lá de novo. Eu vou lá antes de fechar o vídeo. Eu já tinha falado com ela, não... Vamos ver, cadê ela? Aham.
Need something?
Não, você não pediu pra eu passar aqui
I'll
ou
let you get
foi
back to it.
I'll be here if you
Ou
need
será
me.
que eu vi errado? Depois eu vou ver no vídeo de novo. Quando eu subir esse vídeo no YouTube, eu espero ele processar. Aí antes de liberar ele pra... Eu vejo se ela realmente quis falar comigo.
What's going on?
Ah.
I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team?
I try to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
How long have you been awake in Helios?
Not as long as some. Missed the entire mess of the uprising, thank heaven. I was defrosted to replace an exiled member of the team. Not that there was much science to do for the longest time.
So what did you do?
Helped wherever I could. Made plans for science we would eventually do. Spent some time on an investigation, figuring out how long the food would last if the worst happened. Who's essential, who's not, who gets what. I don't want to do that again.
That plan exists? Where is it?
I don't know. I hope it's gone. Burned. We have a Pathfinder now. We're going to be okay.
Acho que eu vou perguntar isso aqui.
What do you know about the Scourge?
We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
Eu acho que é isso. Eu vou fazer isso aqui porque não sei se ela tem as respostas.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't her tech that did it. It was the Geths.
You're kidding? Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way?
Those exact ones. The initiative obtained data from an array in deep space. A Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor.
A what now?
It operated like a telescope, just faster than light. It provided much more up-to-date info. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
Did my dad know about this? Why didn't he tell me?
It's possible he didn't know. The Geth are isolationist and hostile. Using the info, even obtaining it in the first place, probably crossed a lot of boundaries.
Bom, então é isso. Acho que a gente já fechou com ela.
Sounds good.
Já fechou com ela e já fechou com ele ainda não. Falta uma última.
What can I do for you?
You know, I haven't actually met many Solarians.
Careful. Depending who you ask, we're conniving spies, genius researchers, or meddling scientists. We have to pack a lot of living into 40-odd years. Everything gets accelerated. Lines blur. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
Okay.
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
Buy. Legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
Acho que ele tem mais histórias aqui, ele vai contando depois, né? Vai ser que nem a Cora, né? Aí outra hora a gente vai explorando mais a história que eles vão contando. E é isso, salvou. A partir desse próximo ponto aqui a gente vai pro planeta Ions. Bom, eu nesses 2 últimos vídeos aí a gente conversou bastante, né? Deu uma geral com a tripulação, falou com todo mundo ali. E é uma coisa que a gente precisa fazer em jogos de RPG, né? Se a gente quiser evoluir, desenvolver relacionamento com a cria ou com as pessoas, a gente precisa falar com eles, né? Então é isso. A gente tem... Opa, eu vou para a missão principal. Pera aí, missão principal. E é isso, e no próximo vídeo a gente vai para a missão principal. Vou ficando por aqui. Falou, valeu, até mais. Abraço.